You are the light of the world. So young boys and girls are now young men and young women into heading out to college, or heading out to soon 4 years, heading out to high school. At Easter Vigil, right out here each year, we start the service in darkness. Start the service in complete darkness out in the dark of night, and it's a really dark night because there's no moon. And there's a big fire, and out of that fire, then we light the Paschal candle. The candle that's held up for the whole world to see, and we say, the light of Christ. And what's really powerful moment, and I know many of you haven't had a chance to go to the Easter Vigil, but it's a really powerful service. You hold up that light, and as we sing the light of Christ, then everyone has a candle of their own. And they come towards that light, that candle, and what is complete darkness now becomes, the whole church, whole out here becomes lit up with individual candles. And we walk in processing into the church inside, and we sing the light of Christ. And then we sing a song called Exulte, which talks about how important the light of Christ is to the whole world. And then we listen to 7 readings telling the story of God in 7 different ways throughout Scripture. Reminder of how God never abandons his people. His covenant with the people is to always remain faithful. He will always be there. And in the end of it, we read the gospel, which tells us that we are the light of the world, the very reading that we hear today. So boys, and girls, you are the light of the world, and we need your light. Because often in dark times, the only light that is out there is the light that we have within our old soul. John of the Cross says, never fear the darkness of the world, because the light of Christ that burns brightly inside of us is always enough light to light the step in front of us. That's the light of Christ is always there. We never have to fear, because we got always enough light to take one step. And I think you've learned that. We've heard that from your teachers this morning in the introduction, is how much trials and tribulations you've had to overcome over these last many years. Not just in the recent years, this year or last year, but indeed the whole of COVID was a really challenging thing. But you guys continued to be a light. Your laughter was bright. Your resilience is bright. And your faith in each other, in yourselves, and in God was magnificent. It was truly a light in the darkness. So the question then is, how do we continue? How do you continue now when you go into high school and the years beyond into college? How do you continue to be the light of the world? How do you light of Christ? So I'm going to use that acronym, LIGTA. And we're going to talk about it. The first one is, the number 1 is L for love. It is love your life. Love yourselves and love others. Love your parents. Love your siblings. Love school. Love life. And here's the thing I know you're in that age is awkward, but let yourself be loved. Let your parents love you. Let them hug you. Let them kiss you. I know that's always weird and awkward. Like, no, Dad, stop it. Leave me alone. Everyone's looking. Let them do it. These years are precious, boys and girls. They are so precious. Allow that love in and soak it up. Take it all in. Take it all in. Just absorb it. Because somewhere along the line, it will stop. Not because your parents won't love you, but because you're going to be away and there's going to be things going to happen, and you'll question that. And then you'll remember all the love that you've absorbed, and you'll be soaking with love. There'll be enough love to last you a lifetime. So love them, love each other, love yourselves, and let yourself be loved. I for be interested. Be interested in other people's stories. Be interested in learning. Be interested in life. Just be interested. Be curious. Always ask questions. Never let anyone tell you that your questions are stupid. Every question is welcome. Be interested in life, in learning, and in particularly in faith. G is for grateful. Be grateful for the gifts that you have. Be grateful for how much you have already been given thus far. The fact that your parents sacrificed so much for you to be at this school and now sacrificing to be at other schools. Be grateful for the teachers who have been equally as resilient and equally as persistent in giving you everything that they get. Be grateful for the gift of life. Be grateful to your parents and keep saying it. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for what you give me. Thank you for who you are in my life. So be grateful. H is to be holy. Try to be as holy as you can be. Do the right thing for the right reason. Always seek to be as holy and as good as you possibly can. There's going to be a million other reasons why you ought not to be. But try to be as holy as you can be. Do what you have learned from here. We have taught every single Wednesday, we've talked here in the church. I'm hoping some of those words of how to be holy is in your own life. And the last one is T, is for me, one of the more important ones is truth. To be true. Seek truth. And to be true. To be true to yourself. Be true to your family. And to be true to God. Seek truth at all costs. Don't ever get caught up in lies. And once you make a lie, then admit it and turn around and say, nope, that's not true. Seek the truth at all times about yourself, about life, and about others. And be persistent in seeking the truth. Boys and girls, I hope that light in that little acronym that you can learn to be the light in this world. We need your light, boys and girls. We really need your light. I want you to continue to shine that bright light in all the different schools that you go. Laughter, with your joking around, with your energy, with your fool, I don't care what it is. Let your light shine in this world. We need it. We desperately need your bright light. You know, I don't want to make the gospel any more complicated. It always comes down to really the first one, L, love. Love one another as God has loved you. And in the end, that will be enough light for the whole world to see. Congratulations, boys and girls. We will miss you. We'll bid you farewell. But please be the light in this world.